All right. Are we recording? All right. Everything looks good. All right. Here we go. 3, 2. Ah. All right. Hello, everybody. College Gamers time.
What's up?
I'm Mike.
I'm Taft.
Yeah, I don't know if we've introduced ourselves in the past few episodes.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to go back and listen to see if we have or not.
I really don't think we have.
I mean, I know we did it on our first one. I'm sure.
Yeah, but the first one. But if you listen in between, then you're kind of screwed.
You know who I am because Mike says my name every episode.
Yes, and I don't know. I think you mentioned my name every now and then.
Probably. So you can probably figure it out.
Yeah. All right. So I got a story for you, Taft.
What's up?
I got my eye poked this week.
What?
Okay, so I went to the eye doctor. Okay, no, beforehand, my brother went to the eye doctor before me, and he came back with this terrifying news of they have a new machine. You see, they test your eye pressure in case you have a disease in your eye.
Yeah, I have glasses. I know.
Yeah, so they used to blow a puff of air in your eye, which was terrible in itself. I don't know how they got the measurement, but I guess they would get it by how it bounced off.
What kind of eye doctor do you go to?
It's just some eye clinic by my house.
Are you sure they're licensed?
I'm pretty sure. So apparently my brother comes back with news that they've replaced that, right?
Wait, is it the one by High Neighbor?
Yes.
Oh, I went there for my first eye doctor appointment and I hated them.
Did you? I like them. They're nice. They have a new doctor and she's really nice. But that's not the point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But,
Sidetracked.
so I dwell over this eye poking machine for a week, right? And I'm picturing this big old machine that sounds like a stapler when it pokes to. It's like a chunk, kind of eye poking machine.
No, it's just something that they touch your eye with.
I know. No. So I get there and it's a little handheld machine. It's handheld. It looks like something you measure diameter with or something.
The eye doctor I've been going to for the past 3 years uses that.
And it's nothing. And I fretted a week over this thing. I don't know. I dwell on things and then that's just me. I do the same thing with shots.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of shots. I mean, I can do them, but I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, I don't do shots very well. Anyway, you have anything before we break into news?
No, not really.
All right, let's break dance into news. Breaking news. We just danced.
We really did just break dance into news.
That's fantastic. Okay, Taft, I have some console news for you. Did you hear that Sony has sold more PS4s in August than Xbox has sold Xbox Ones?
Really?
Yes. And I'm not bringing this up to smear anyone for their console choice, even though PCs are the best. I just found it fascinating that shortly after this article came out, talking about how Sony was oh, we just sold more. I actually saw 2 articles just after this talking about how Xbox was first of all, there was an article about Xbox saying oh, we're gaining momentum, we're becoming more popular. And shortly after that, I saw another article how an Xbox One executive was talking about how many Xbox One exclusives they have and how proud they are and how they have more exclusives than any other time in Microsoft history.
Yeah, I saw those. They do have a good point though that Xbox does have a lot more coming up. I mean, Xbox didn't really sell many when it first came out though because it was the lesser console, but now you're able to do more things with the Xbox. The Xbox wasn't fully fleshed out at the time, whereas PlayStation came out and you were able to do everything you can do now. You know?
Yeah, I gotcha. But the Xbox is cheaper now with without the Kinect. But I think if you want to use all the features in the Xbox One, you have to get the Kinect for it because you can't use Cortana or any of the other fancy things, right?
I'm so pumped for Cortana. I might get a Kinect just so I can have Cortana talk to me.
But that's it's $100 or something.
Something like that. But I'm about to drop $200 on a lightsaber. So.
Wait, what? All right, continue on this. What is this?
Okay, so you know how my birthday is next month.
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you out there who want to send me gifts, it's October 9th. No, but so for my birthday, I want to get a lightsaber, and at LSU, me and some friends are talking about actually starting. This is news to Mike. Mike's just now hearing this. We're actually thinking about starting a Star Wars club at LSU.
I'm okay with this.
Exactly. You only need. I've come to find out you only need 5 people. When we have 5 people that are interested.
You only need 5 people to start a club?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So we're talking about maybe doing it and stuff like that, and do like lightsaber duels and stuff like that. And I think it'd be really cool to do that.
Yeah.
But me and a buddy of mine, we're gonna choreograph a lightsaber fight and put it in one of those competitions, like the lightsaber choreography competitions.
Wait, they have those?
Look those up on YouTube, dude. They have some really awesome ones.
All right, I will do that right after this podcast.
They have some really good ones. And then so we're gonna get some nice lightsabers and that we can actually use. But I was like, my birthday's coming up. Treat yourself, you know. But Griffin, my girlfriend, she's gonna help me pay for it, so it won't be quite as expensive for me. But it's from this place called Ultra Sabers.
Yeah,
it's an online site, and they have a bunch of really good stuff.
Well, hey, speaking of Star Wars, you want to talk about Drop Zone for Star Wars Battlefront?
You're welcome for the segue.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it's essentially King of the Hill, right?
More or less, yeah.
But okay, the difference between this, between Drop Zone and King of the Hill, is that the hill, I guess you could say, is randomized. Like the drop pods that you have to chase and capture, they drop randomly.
Yeah, so it keeps it more like not just one group of people trying to hold one spot. It's you hold a spot for a while, and then you go to another spot, and then to another spot. It keeps it more like fast-paced.
Exactly. Well, they also mentioned that if you're near the drop pod, you're at risk for. They hinted that you're at risk for an orbital strike. So I think that keeps you it doesn't keep you from camping the orbital drop pod or whatever they called it.
How does that work in a King of the Hill match?
I'm not exactly sure. I haven't played it yet, but I want to.
Seriously, Mike, you haven't played Star Wars yet? Come on, dude, get on the ball.
No, I'm at Star Wars Battlefront 3.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
I haven't played Battlefront yet. It's not out. It's not released.
It was sarcasm, Mike.
Oh, I don't register sarcasm. But so I like this because if you play King of the Hill in other matches,
like Halo, for instance,
or Call of Duty, I find that I know where all the capture points are, and I know which spaces I want to sit, and like if I have a sniper rifle, I know exactly where to perch just to pick people off. So this randomization is going to be really cool because you always have to think where you have to be, where should I sit and watch the drop pod. So I really hope they're randomized and not just like a huge assortment of different drop zones.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Like actually truly randomized, not just completely not like I guess like I'm gonna drop here at this point, and then next I'm gonna drop here, and then next I'm gonna drop here. You know?
I gotcha. So yeah, you got anything, Taft?
On the topic of Star Wars, I have a couple things about Star Wars. Mike, have you seen the new the PS4 themed the PS4 themed Star Wars? No, the Star Wars themed PS4.
Has like Darth Vader on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
I know, right? Like, it looks awesome. I wish they had an Xbox version for that or something.
Yeah, it looks pretty darn cool.
But yeah, have you seen the controller for it though?
I have not.
It looks pretty bad.
Does it?
Like not good bad, like bad.
Oh, wait. I'm confused. It looks like bad like ooh or bad like oh.
But like ugh.
Wait, why? How does it look like?
It's supposed to be like his chest plate, you know, like where the buttons and stuff are.
That sounds like a bad idea for a controller.
Exactly. Yeah, it just doesn't look good.
That already sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they should have gone something like with the Xbox 360's controllers, like, you know, they had the R2-D2 and the C-3PO and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think they should have gone with something like that.
That would have been cool.
It's not so much like Vader, or C-3PO or whatever themed. It's like there's like for C-3PO it was just gold, but it looked like it had like
like his armor skin.
Exactly, and then
I
for R2-D2, it was his colors, like, and his designs, but it wasn't him, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It looked like it was something that actually belonged in the Star Wars universe.
I see, but like the chest plate seems kind of random. But I guess because it has like a bunch of like buttons on it, so I guess I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Yeah, I'm just not too crazy about it.
No. Well, Taft, did you ever play Pikmin when you were younger? Did you have a GameCube or anything?
Me and Alec used to play Pikmin all the time. We never beat that game.
Never beat it?
Never beat it.
Such a great game. Well, Pikmin 4 is in development and, I quote, very close to completion.
Nice. Does that mean that we have a release date for it?
No, but they hinted that it's going to be for the new console.
So, Nintendo Next? Or Next or whatever?
Yeah,
NX, whatever you want to call it.
NX, I don't know too much about this console. I don't remember hearing about, I mean, the name rings a bell, but I don't know how much we know about this.
Actually, today I saw something mentioning it, so I looked it up. We still know very, very little about it. It's supposed to be a completely brand new console, like not Wii or anything like that. Like not like the Wii U is kind of Wii, but not Wii.
I see. So they're going back to more traditional controllers?
Yeah, from what I understand. I mean, like I said, it's not so much, they don't really have much information, but I would imagine that since it's not a Wii thing, that they would go back to normal controllers.
I really hope that's what they're going back to, because the Wii U kind of uses that gimmick a little bit, and I'm just kind of burned out on it.
I mean, as much as I do enjoy motion controls and how fun the Wii was when it came out, I'm just, like you said, I'm just burnt out on it, you know?
Yeah,
just get over it.
It was fun when it first came out, but you can only do so much with it.
Yeah.
So,
on the topic of popular games, have you heard about the new Witcher 3 DLC?
I have, actually. And they're coming out with physical Gwent cards, right?
Yeah, but the thing about that is, they're not like, you apparently, in real life, you can't play that game. Apparently, they said that they'd have to change some of the rules around. I don't know how. Like, I was sitting there and they were talking about one of the interviews that they did through GameSpot.com.
Yeah.
They were talking about how they asked them, like, now that you're coming out the physical Gwent cards, could people actually play Gwent? And he said specifically, no, they couldn't. It's not meant to be an actual real life Gwent game. Like, as much as we get emails about it every day, we just can't do it. We'd have to change the rules of the game. I don't get how.
Yeah, I don't understand. I've played Gwent a few times, but I don't, like, there's nothing there that has to be automated, you know?
There's absolutely nothing. I don't get how they're saying, like, this has to be this or this has to be that. Like, it's very straightforward. You add up your numbers and you hope your numbers are higher than the other person's numbers, basically. That's it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I never played Gwent too much, even in the game.
Yeah, I love that game. Gwent is awesome.
I just never feel like playing it.
Really?
I never feel like playing it.
I didn't like to play it until I started getting good at it.
Like I play it occasionally and I enjoy it. Like it's a lot of fun. But if I'm in the middle of a story, I don't feel like stopping everything to sit down at a table and play some cards.
Yeah. You know how competitive I am, so I didn't really start playing it until like I started losing to people, and I was like, nope. I ain't gonna lose to these computers.
I gotcha. Well, the Gwent cards, like the physical cards, are only coming with the physical collector's edition for the expansion. But if you've already bought the digital version, you can go back and order the cards. Yeah.
But on the rest of the DLC, we're not just gonna be talking about the Gwent cards today. It is called Hearts of Stone. It is, for those of you who are wondering, it is a completely standalone story. Like, it has nothing to do with with 3.
Not like nothing at all.
Mm-mm.
Does it take place in like a new zone? Did they make a new map for it?
From pictures I've seen, it doesn't look very familiar.
It doesn't? Ooh, that's cool.
It doesn't, but I mean, it's been a while since I played, so I mean, there are plenty of places I've forgotten, I'm sure.
I gotcha. But it all does kind of look the same.
It's true, yeah. But it looks. I doubt that it's probably a new thing, because that probably would have been a big selling point, you know.
Yeah.
But it maybe adds like small little details. I don't know.
They would have mentioned something about it by now.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a completely standalone story, and they asked like do you like have to beat the game to play it or anything like that? And he said the creators of it have said you absolutely do not have to beat the game. Level 1 Geralts can go and play.
Okay,
you're not gonna live very long if you go.
Yeah,
but you could do it. You should be around like level 30, if not higher.
Okay, so you have to beat the main story essentially. No. If you want to like go through the expansion without being frustrated out your minds.
I mean, I'm not the best player, but I was able to handle level 30 monsters when I was level 20. Like,
I see.
You just got to be careful with what you do.
I'm not that good yet. I still want to like rush in there and like swing my sword everywhere and kill everything.
That's your problem, Mike. You got to be patient. Patience is key.
I'm not good at the patience thing. I just want to like shoot them with my crossbow.
Yeah, I wish the crossbow was stronger in that game.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you put talents into it? Like, not talents, but like action points or whatever they call it.
A few, not many.
Yeah, I'm mostly magic.
Yeah, I'm mostly swordplay.
I see.
But yeah, and sadly, apparently, not many characters are returning.
Really?
Yeah, it's all they've really said about it, because they're being very like hush hush about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
The story is like Geralt runs into this man. It gets mixed into dealing with this dude who's immortal. And
immortal?
Yeah.
That's kind of a big deal.
I know, right? And that's really all they've said about the dude. And there's that, and then there's new characters, and one returning character is all they've mentioned. They haven't said who it is, but they said people are going to really like it.
Really? That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the Witcher DLC.
Well, Taft, let's jump back to Pokemon here, or Nintendo. Spoiler alert, what I'm about to say. I meant, let's jump back to Nintendo so we can talk about Pokemon.
There you go, finally
that
got
was
it out.
A spaghetti of words. Pokemon is coming to Android and iOS in 2016.
Like an actual game? Because they already have like...
An actual game.
Really?
Yes. What it's gonna be a location-based Pokemon game where, like depending on where you are, you can capture Pokemon. And it's on your phone, so you like interact with the world through your phone to capture Pokemon. Have you ever played the game Ingress?
No, but it does sound familiar.
No, it's kind of based off that game. It's a location-based game letting players track, capture, battle, and train Pokemon in real-world settings.
Really? How does that work?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess like if you're walking down the street, and I guess maybe if you're in a forest, you'll find maybe a Bulbasaur or something, maybe a Zigzagoon.
Oh, okay, I get it. So like where would you find like a Gengar or a Haunter or something like that?
Maybe in a
haunted house
or like a broken down mansion.
Maybe.
We need more of those in my neighborhood.
We're probably going to have so many people arrested because of this game trying to get ones like that.
No, what's going to happen is that rich people are going to get like addicted to this game, and they're going to spend their fortunes traveling the world to get all the legendary Pokemon.
Okay, how long do you think it is going to take before somebody becomes the true red and captures every Pokemon?
Oh gosh. I don't know. Depends how much you have to travel. If I can get all the Pokemon like in my neighborhood, then maybe not long. But if I actually have to travel to like Russia to get like an ice type Pokemon, or Antarctica, if I have to like actually travel to get Pokemon, it might take a little bit.
Yeah, but how cool would that be?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that just give me another excuse to go back to London or something like that. Like, I need to go catch Pokemon. Yeah.
And you're gonna be on the bus and you're gonna look up and someone's gonna be glaring at you, and y'all are just gonna have like a Pokemon duel on the bus, like casually standing like on the opposite ends or something.
Can you do that?
Well, you can battle other people.
Oh, Mike, we're getting this game. I'm gonna destroy you.
Yeah, this game's gonna be sweet. There's an optional wristband where it's kind of like a combination of a Pokeball and like a Google Maps marker that has a built-in LED light and like the vibrating function. So like if you're walking down the street, your bracelet thing will start acting up, and you know there's like a Pokemon nearby, or maybe someone's battling. So it just makes you like glued to your phone less. You don't need it to play the game, but it sounds like an ease of life kind of thing.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, Nintendo getting into the like mobile games and stuff like that. So I've heard that I've heard that this is going to be free. Is that true?
I didn't see.
Or they have
anything
it,
about
or they have something similar that's free right now, something like that.
I don't know right now.
Because our friend Lauren, her and one of her friends are playing this. Apparently, they say it's like Candy Crush, but it's Pokemon themed, like legitimately Pokemon. Yeah, like legitimately Pokemon themed, not like the spin-off Pokemon, but like actual Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be free or not. I mean, the bracelet thing is gonna cost you money, of course. So the game might cost a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is kind of important because like they've never really had a Pokemon game outside their own consoles. So it has always been like that $200 wall to get into Pokemon because you have to buy like, a DS or something. So this is kind of a big deal.
How awesome would that be if they started putting like Pokemon and other games like that onto like Xbox and PlayStation?
That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be great.
That'd be with the graphic capabilities.
Oh, dude, can you just imagine?
That'd be awesome. You got anything, Taft?
I do. Let's go in the total opposite direction of Pokemon for a minute.
All right.
And go to Hitman.
Okay, that's quite a change.
Exactly, like I said, total opposite ends of the spectrum. So you remember how I was last time I talked about Hitman, which has been it's been a decent bit since we talked about Hitman. How I was talking about how they're going to be like releasing episodes regularly.
Yeah.
So apparently a lot of people have like voiced concerns about how they don't think that's gonna be a finished game when it comes out.
I see.
Well, the developers and stuff like that have come out and they just want to reassure everybody, like, yes, when it comes out, when you pay $60 for this game or whatever you pay for it, it is gonna be complete. It's gonna have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
That's good.
These episodes are just gonna add on to that.
Now, are the episodes free?
From what I've heard, I didn't really look into it for this week because I was more just thinking about letting everybody know that it's a full game. But I remember them saying at E3 that they were trying to get it free, or they were going to do it for free.
That'd be good. So like,
kind of like Evolve did with maps and stuff.
So they like mini DLCs, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? When I was reading this article, I did actually read something about how they're trying to stay away from microtransactions.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah. So I guess that would mean that they were free unless you had to like buy like a disc for them.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I'm gonna say that they're free. So
awesome.
It's gonna be really nice.
Well, hey Taft, have you ever played Gary's Mod?
No, but I hear people talk about it all the time. You
have missed out on an important pillar of the video game Tower of History. I don't know where that was going. So yeah, a Gary's Mod sequel is in the works.
Yeah, I saw an article about that.
They said that, well, first of all, it's not going to be called Gary's Mod 2, which makes me wonder what they're going to call it.
Could it possibly just be like a really big update for Gary's Mod, like just kind of change like everything around?
No, apparently it's a completely independent game. And depending on how VR goes, if it's a fad or if not, they might add VR to the game.
That would be really weird.
That would be weird, but I guess that would give you some perks into constructing. I guess it would make, it'd be like if you want to build something big, I guess that would help you build that because you're like seeing it in 3 dimensions. Like if you can look around and see it.
I guess. I mean, I've never played Gary's Mod, but I've seen people play, and that would just be really weird. Like, you ever put like jets on a chair or something like that? Sit down in a chair. Yeah, that would make me so sick.
That would be, but that'd also be really cool to see.
Yeah, like you might be able to wear that headset for like 30 seconds before you gotta stop. But
oh gosh, yeah, some of the stuff that happens in that game, that's some serious motion sickness waiting to happen.
Although it'd be really funny to like go like I've seen like Gary's Mod like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzerias and like Team Fortress people. That'd be really funny.
Oh yeah, there's some hilarious videos of Gary's mod on the internet. But yeah, so I think I would get it. I would get the sequel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to getting it. I just don't know if my Mac could run it.
But I mean, they might release it for console.
Really?
I mean, I didn't read anything, but it's always a possibility.
Don't get my hopes up like that, Mike.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But do you know if Oculus Rift is coming to consoles?
No, I haven't heard anything about Oculus for a really long time. I've been hearing more about Morpheus for PlayStation and HoloLens for Xbox.
Well, then it's possible it might come to consoles, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be cool though. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, it would.
Okay, well, I got something else. This is gonna be not my last thing because there's actually 2 more things I have to talk about, but this one's super small. Real quick, get it over with. Two things I'm gonna get over with real quick. Fallout has just recently released.
Talk into the microphone, Taft. Into the microphone.
It's hard when I don't even have a stand.
No one really has a stand here.
You do. I have a tissue box.
This isn't a stand. It just holds the microphone up.
I have a tissue box, Mike.
All right.
But okay. So Fallout 4 Thursday released their first video of a 7-part series that is talking about the special values, like strength, perception, endurance, character,
luck,
charisma.
Yeah,
all those.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they're just like educational videos to how to survive in the wasteland.
I saw articles about that all over the place, but I somehow missed watching it.
They're actually pretty funny.
Are they?
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. It's not like you're gonna bust a gut laughing, but you're gonna chuckle a little bit.
I'll have to watch that.
Yeah, they're kind of gory actually.
Oh gosh! All right.
Like Vault Boy gets crushed a couple times or gets blown to pieces. But hey, it's Fallout, so
okay then.
Okay, then on the topic of consoles, like we were talking about earlier, I just read an article about this and I never really thought about it, but apparently Microsoft considers Xbox to be a Windows device. It doesn't consider it to be a completely different animal than anything else. Well,
that would make sense because they recently brought Windows 10 to the Xbox.
It's not there yet.
Oh, it's not there yet?
Not yet. At least not on mine. And I haven't gotten any updates for it or anything like that, so.
Yeah.
And I've been playing it a lot recently.
So I guess because they just recently boasted about how some odd million amount of people have installed Windows 10. So I wonder if they're going to count all the Xbox One Windows 10 updates.
I mean, I haven't had mine updated yet. I don't think that I've even got a message to update it, so I'm not positive. I need to look into that.
I don't think that comes till August.
Yeah.
No, wait, August is past. I don't think it comes till maybe this month or next.
They said post-summer.
Oh, so could be any time.
Yeah, it could be any minute now. But yeah, so I found that interesting. I never really thought about that, but yeah, I mean, I always considered Xbox, and Xbox is made by Microsoft, but I always considered it and Windows computers and stuff to be completely different. But
because they do have a separate operating system and all
not
that.
Anymore apparently.
Well, that's gonna be nice. I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be really cool because hopefully eventually Xbox will make its way up to PC level.
Yeah. Well, hey, you want to jump back to Fallout 4 for a second?
Let's do it.
They talked about a season pass coming out for Fallout 4, even though they have no idea what DLCs are going to be coming out.
They've said that there's gonna be one. I've seen them talking about a release date for Fallout 4 DLC.
Well, I didn't see anything about this. The season pass is going to cost about $30, and they said things like they might do $40 worth of content, or they might do less. So I think right now it's going to be a gamble rather than not to buy the season pass because you don't know what's coming out yet. But I doubt they're going to let people down.
Yeah, I mean Bethesda very rarely, if ever, lets anybody down.
Exactly, and they're also planning to make regular free updates like they did with Skyrim.
Like what? What do you mean? Like the patches or whatever?
Well, I think Skyrim, they had some free DLCs, like they had an upgrade boost, and I think there was like a housing DLC that was free.
I know which one you're talking about, and that was not free. It was cheap, but it wasn't free because I bought it.
I think there was at least one free update.
There was one thing that they were going to include in DLC. It was the riding horses and attacking at the same time, like being able to swing your sword or shoot bows and stuff like that, which apparently wasn't always a thing. I just never tried it, I guess, because I very rarely ride horses in that game.
Yeah, and they always die so easily.
Yeah, that's why you get Shadowmere. But
no, that's why you get the summoning horse.
Yeah, that one too. That one's really cool.
That was awesome.
But they were gonna put that into the Dawnguard DLC, the first one that they did, and they decided to take that out of Dawnguard and just give it to people for free because I mean it's something very basic.
Yeah, that would make sense. And if they didn't give it away for free, someone would make an add-on for it.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you say it, they might have actually done Hearthstone for free for like a week or something like that.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what free content they were talking about, but that is not the point. The point is Fallout 4 is getting a season pass.
Yeah, just totally sidetracked.
But I think I'd pick it up if I had the money for it.
I'd wait. I'm gonna wait till at least they release the first DLC.
That's a good point. And they said they don't know what DLCs they're gonna make, but depending on what people want, that's what they're gonna like base the DLC off of.
Have they at least said how many they're gonna release?
No, they have no idea.
Well then, okay.
So, and also they're going to release the creation kit for free early next year.
Yeah, woo! And they're gonna be able to mod on Xbox.
Yeah, apparently it's gonna be like for all consoles, consoles and PC. But that's gonna be really cool. I'm excited to see what people are gonna make.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Someone's just gonna like go crazy with the guns.
Somebody that's like a Xbox user heard that and he's like, "Yep, this is my calling in life, and this is all he's gonna do."
Yeah, but I don't know how the creation kit's gonna work on the on a console. The mods might be independent, but the creation kit might be only for PC.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, so Mike, I got something real quick.
All right.
Unless you're not done with it.
Nope, go ahead, my good sir.
Have you heard of this game called Project Knoxville?
No, but I've heard of the Vault.
Oh, okay, I got it. It took me a minute.
Bad joke, I apologize.
But it's this game, like, it was a year or two back. There was this, like, Kickstarter kind of thingy that people voted on a game that they wanted to develop, like, money to go towards for development.
Okay.
And Project Knoxville was the winner. And it's, for lack of a better, like, analogy, or whatever, or analog, or whatever you call it, I don't know.
This isn't an English podcast.
Yeah, don't come here to learn proper grammar.
Yeah.
We're from the South. It's basically a Hunger Games style video game.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It sounds really cool because like it's not like you play along and it's very fast paced. I think games are only going to be like they said like rounds are only going to be like 20 minutes.
Is it like super survival-y?
Like I said, the game's only going to be like 15, 20 minutes. I think they'd be smart to like add in like long-term ones,
Yeah, survive and make fires and stuff. And...
Yeah, I think that'd be a really good idea to do.
Yeah.
But what they said they're gonna do is like once your character dies,
yeah,
you go into spectator mode, and what you do is you become like a sponsor, I guess. Like they had.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not out the game. You can actually do stuff.
You can still influence how the game will go.
Exactly. Like one example that they gave was like, say like me and you were playing.
Yeah.
And you kill me.
Okay.
I can spawn a wolf right next to you to get payback.
Oh gosh, what?
Yeah, like you can still like get back at people and you can do stuff like that, or you can like
that's awesome.
Or I could send a weapon to the person you're about to go fight.
That's awesome. So that doesn't make dying boring.
No, it keeps you interactive, and that's one thing they said. Like even like people just watching, like people who don't want to fight in the game or whatever, just want to watch and just mess around with people. They can do that.
That's awesome. Well, they're gonna have to limit spectators because you shouldn't like. if you have like 100 people spectating, spawning wolves and stuff, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, just all of a sudden 100 wolves drop one on you.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. But that's awesome. That still keeps people who are dead. Like that makes dying less frustrating, I guess.
Yeah, and they said that the combat system is going to be very rigorous. Like in every confrontation that you have, one person's going to die, if not both.
That's awesome.
So it's not like I'm going to run up to you and we're going to beat the crap out of each other for a little bit and then we're going to both run away. No, one of us is going to die.
So is it only melee? Are there guns or anything?
I didn't see anything about them saying anything about that.
Is there any like videos of this game? Like, any gameplay videos right now?
It is still very, very, very early in development.
Oh, I see.
Incredibly early.
Okay.
There's pictures. I don't know about videos though.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and then your character is completely customizable, which anybody who's listened to this podcast for like 3 episodes knows that I love customizable stuff. So,
well, customizing is a lot of fun.
It's the best. Like I could spend hours.
Definitely.
Like I just got Metal Gear, and you can customize like your online character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's very minimal options. Probably like in each one, probably has like 10, 15 options. It took me like an hour. I had to make my dude look good, you know?
I really want to get Metal Gear. I might get that this weekend, but I might have to bring my tower and everything to my girlfriend's house to download it.
It's so worth it, man. You will not regret that. It's
really?
Such a good game.
It looks so... I've heard nothing but great things.
It's so good.
God, I want to get it right now.
Like, I'm probably going to go to Griffin's house after this, and I might bring it. She's gonna be like, let's cuddle. No, Xbox.
No, bae. Xbox is new bae.
Exactly. Big Boss is bae.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Taft, have you played Rocket League yet at all?
Still not from Mac.
Still not for Mac?
Or if it is, I just haven't gotten it. I just haven't looked.
Well, I just had a quick thing to mention about Rocket League. They recently got kind of a big patch that has some kind of big changes. I wasn't going to go into it because it's a bunch of it's a long list of technical stuff. Nobody wants to hear that, right? But there was one change that kind of piqued my interest, and it's you're now able to filter your matches so that for PC players, so that if you only want to play with PC people, you now have that option. And it's only interesting because I noticed when I play, at least 1 out of 5 games, I'm the only PC player. And everyone else is PSN Network. Or no, it's PSN.
Does being on PlayStation give them an advantage or something, or what?
No, it's just that with I guess if you're PC, you can communicate better because you have a keyboard in front of you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But
I just thought it was interesting because I run into a lot of PlayStation people. I rarely see it. And when I do run into PC people, we're both like, oh, finally, someone else playing on PC. How are you? We're now friends.
For life.
Yes, exactly. So that was a quick thing I wanted to mention because I thought it was cool. They also have some tweaks to spectator mode and some new menu interface, new music, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's you got anything else?
No, that's all I got for this week.
Oh, well, I got one more thing here. Yeah, did you hear the new Apple announcement this week?
I've basically only heard about the iPencil.
The iPencil, yes. Well, it's just been all over the internet. The new iPad Pro, all that. We're not a tech podcast, so GTFO with that news. But there was one thing: the Apple TV will be what are the word I'm looking for? What are the words? Will support games. Wow, I cannot talk today.
Proud of you.
Gosh, I should have had more coffee. But yeah, it's gonna support iOS games. So yeah, I don't know who's gonna play that.
Yeah, am I gonna be sitting there playing Fallout Shelters on my Apple TV?
That'd actually be kind of cool because you can see everything at once.
That'd be the only way you could play that, Mike.
No, that's hurtful. That was cold, sir.
I want you to know I just set that up just solely for that.
Just twist the knife while you're at it. So yeah, Taft, would you buy an Apple TV to play games?
Not at all, considering my brother has one. and I don't have any iOS games because I'm an Android user. Go Android!
Oh, it's okay. We get everything first.
We just lost viewers because it said go Android.
Just lost viewers. It's okay. It's okay. Every time I mention something about PC, all our console people leave, and then they a little bit come back to you. A little bit come back for you, Taft.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Everybody comes back for me, especially ladies.
Oh no.
No, not really, but
no. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. It's kind of reminds me of God. What was that? What was that like console that was they made a while ago that plays like lightweight games? You've no idea what I'm talking about.
What in the world are you talking about?
Yeah, no, there was a console that came out not too long ago that like play games like Angry Birds and other like iOS Android games. I cannot remember the name, but it's not important. But that just kind of reminds me of, it wasn't very successful because like if you're gonna play games, just go get a console.
Yeah, I mean, Apple TV's fine and stuff like that. It's good. My brother has it, like I said, and I've used it, and it's nice if you like want to rent movies and stuff. You don't really have to go out the house to get them and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really see the point in wanting to play like Angry Birds or something like that on your Apple TV.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a phone or an iPad for that, so that was a little quick thing I wanted to talk about. You ready to move on?
Let's move on.
Next segment. Here we go. Let's see what button. There we go. What you playing? All right. What have you been playing this week, Taft?
Right after our last podcast, I went home, played, what's it called? Mad Max for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I returned it and went and got Metal Gear, and do not regret that decision.
Don't
even
rub
in the
it
slightest.
Don't rub it in. I want to get that game so badly.
And that I've been sitting on my butt at home all week playing that.
Really? Now, how is it? You like it?
It's so great. Literally the only complaint that I have about it is, one, your horse is slightly mentally handicapped.
Because you like knock it out all the time.
No, I have not knocked it out once yet. I just don't use it because like I'll be trying to hide, and the controls sometimes get on my nerves. Just because like I'll be trying to hide from somebody and they see me, so I drop down behind a rock and I'm trying to turn around, and my guy's like, nope, I'm gonna walk up the rock and then turn around, and so the guy sees me and I have to shoot him in the face.
Okay, clear something up for me. Is Metal Gear a funny game? Like, is it like a kind of a quirky game, or is it like an intense shooter?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm even more confused.
It's very like, it has a lot of very intense moments and stuff, and it's very serious at certain times, and other times not so much.
No,
like there was this one mission I had where I just had to blow up some tanks. Wasn't anything big.
All right.
And it was possibly the most aggravating mission I've ever done in my entire life.
Well, why? What happened?
Because so I have to go to this base, and it's a really big base, and I snuck in. Nobody saw me.
Good.
Did a great job.
Awesome.
Knocked out. I shot people with phase tranquilizer. Got them out. Made some recruits. Got the blueprints that I need to get. And then after I get the blueprints, it's like, okay, here's where the tanks are. Go destroy them.
Okay.
Well, at this like 5 miles from this base, or like a mile from this base or whatever, there's a checkpoint that had an armored vehicle, and I was able to interrogate a guy at the former base and find out that they had that armored vehicle.
Okay.
So I got in the armored vehicle and started chasing down those tanks.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. And
things are going smoothly,
exactly.
Obviously.
Things are going great so far.
It's going great. It's going to be textbook, in and out.
Exactly. Like, it was going perfection. Like, nobody had seen me yet, everything.
Okay. Well, now the writing's on the wall. What's going to happen?
Yep. Okay. And so picture a, like, truck with rocket launchers on the back.
Oh.
That's the armored vehicle I'm in.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm chasing after these tanks, and the tanks don't see me. They think I'm one of them because I'm in a truck.
Sounds good.
And I let loose the rockets. Well, the first time I let loose the rockets, I didn't hit them. They turned around and started shooting at me.
I see. So now you have a bunch of tanks shooting at you.
And I just got in my car and ran. And then I tried to kill them, but they shot me again.
Okay. So did you die?
I died that time.
Okay, so try number 2. All right, here we go.
Try number 2. Same thing happened. Got to the. It's restarted once I was like, the checkpoint was once I got into the car.
Okay.
So I start chasing them down again. Well,
Okay.
this time I shoot the rockets. What the rockets do is they don't go forward; they go up and forward.
So it's like an artillery kind of thing.
Exactly. I think they're meant for like anti-aircraft, but it's not. At least they look like they are, but they go down. It's
Okay.
weird. It's weird. And I blow myself up. Like I shot them, but my car was going faster than the missile was, and just one missile hit me directly and just killed me instantly.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I dropped my control and it was just like, are you serious right now? And then
Oh my gosh.
here comes try number 3.
Oh, try number 3. Okay.
Try number 3, same checkpoint. I hit them. I hit the tank directly, and it just keeps going like nobody's business. I hit that thing with 4 missiles, and it just kept going.
Just.
Just said nope, not today. It just kept going.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
I eventually just say forget it, and I just follow the tanks to where they're going, and they come to an even bigger base. And so I sit there, and when I get to that base, apparently there's a colonel that I'm supposed to kill. So what I do is I sneak up. I try to sneak up on the tanks like 6 times, but I keep getting caught by some random person every time.
And now are these tanks like sitting in like a depot somewhere, or are they on the road?
They were driving, and now they're on the road, but like at a base, like on a, like.
Okay, so they get stop.
Yeah, they've stopped on the road.
Okay.
And so I sneak up to the tanks finally after like 7 tries and blow them up. I try to blow them up with.
So wait, what try is this? 10?
Honestly, I think I did try it around like 7 times.
Okay, all right.
And so and I finally get there, and I put two C4 on each one,
That sounds like it's going great.
and I blow it up, and they don't blow up.
Wait, what? 2 C4 per tank?
C4 on each tank, and they say, nope, not today.
Nope, not today.
And so I get lit up because I didn't kill anybody there. I just snuck up. And
That sounds like fun.
I was going to get out of there, but nope, didn't do it.
Wait, what? So did you ever beat the mission?
I did, but after that try, I think it was like 4 or 5 tries or whatever. So after a certain number of tries, back to why it's funny, is it gives you the option to wear a chicken hat.
Like after
so many tries, it's like, oh, you suck at this game. I'm sorry. It gives you the option to wear a chicken hat. And what the chicken hat does, it's literally a chicken head. Like your face, it's cut out of a chicken head.
like a stuffed chicken head?
Yeah, like picture like a chicken mascot. Like your face,
Okay.
and then chicken
Okay,
head on top of your...
I've seen a picture of this, yeah.
It gives you the option to wear that. And what it does is you can literally stand in front of a person, get in their line of sight.
Yeah.
And they're not going to see you.
That's fantastic. It's like a disguise.
Exactly. And you get 3 tries. Like, you say, like, I walk in front of you one time, you didn't see me. After the 3rd time I've walked in front of you, you see me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And my pride kicked in, and I was like, no, I'm not.
No, never.
I eventually beat it by just calling in an airstrike. But.
I see.
And this game is honestly one of the most confusing games I've ever played. I'm sitting there for certain things going like, what in the world is going on? Like, there's just this one chick that levitates in a straight jacket, and she like has a gas mask on, and
What?
And her straight jacket's on fire, and
Wait, what?
yeah, exactly.
I saw the greatest mod for this game where it replaces the girl character with the guy. So you have
it replaces Quiet with Ocelot, and it's the funniest thing ever.
that sounds hilarious.
It is so funny. I haven't gotten Quiet yet.
You haven't?
Yeah. Okay, but hold up. This is my last story I'm going to tell about this game.
All right.
Just because I don't want to drag on about it, but I have to tell the story. It made my day.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you can you can Fulton people out, but you can also Fulton animals out. And Fultoning is like you attach basically a weather balloon to them.
Okay.
And a plane comes and flies by and picks them up, I guess, and brings them to your base.
Okay.
So what I did was when you first find out about that and they start telling you about animals that you can Fulton,
Yeah.
they say you make money from it. And so you're walking around, they say, oh, there's a little wolf puppy who got separated from the pack. Save him. So I go up and I save him.
Okay.
And so I go on with my mission and not thinking anything of it. And I come back to my base. Guess who was waiting for me at my base?
Who?
The little wolf puppy. He ran up to me and started like jumping on me and like licking my face, and it was adorable. Like, I haven't seen any of the other animals I've Fulton. I think that's solely an online thing.
Yeah.
I've heard that you can have like bases full of animals.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I know, right? But like in the main story mode, you get there and the dog's like happy to see you, and like now like every time I come back, he comes and like follows me around my base. He's just adorable.
That sounds adorable.
He's it's Diamond Dog. He grows up after a certain number of missions.
That's awesome.
And he gets to go out into the field with you. And
oh, but if he dies, you know it's gonna be like
if
the
he
saddest
dies,
thing ever.
I'm going to find the creators of this game. I'm gonna find Kojima, and I'm going to punch him directly in areas I can't mention on this podcast.
That would be terrible. So yeah, is that it for Metal Gear?
I mean, I could go on for hours about this game. It's just that
All right.
great.
Well,
and I'm not going to do that.
Well, it's only an hour-long podcast. So I haven't played too much this week. It's kind of been busy. Me and the lady friend have signed up for LSU's ballroom dancing club.
I was in that last semester. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we signed up to compete. So we're dancing like 4 times a week. It's really cutting into my gaming time, but don't worry, I'm making time for it. Been playing Heroes of the Storm still. I'm playing a little bit more Illidan, but I'm kind of sick of dying all the time. I die so easily, it's just frustrating. So I've been playing that. I still have like a buttload of money, so I don't know who to buy. And I played a bit more Witcher 3 today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I've been kind of burned out on it because it's just the talking can go on forever. I like to hear like everything. I use all the options, and it just takes forever to get through some of the conversations.
Yeah, I agree. But where are you at?
I just found Dandelion, who is exactly as I pictured him.
I know he's super flamboyant, but I love him. He's great.
I spent like the first conversation I had with him, I was like, I don't like this guy. He's annoying. He's egotistical, and I just want to punch him in the throat.
What's really funny though is he is the epitome of Mr. Studio Girl. Like, he's the biggest player ever.
Is he really?
Oh, he's the biggest player. Heck, he even sleeps with a dude. Like,
oh wait, what?
You don't remember that elf you ran into? The
one with the scar?
No. You're sitting there, you're looking for dandelions, like friends or whatever.
Yeah.
His female friends, and you found it's right before you.
Oh, him.
Yeah, the tailor.
I completely forgot about him.
Yeah.
The cross-dresser. Oh, that.
Yeah.
That was weird. Yeah,
That dude is the biggest player. Like, he sleeps with anything that moves.
and maybe even things that don't. Yeah, he was weird. Oh no, that game is still so much fun. And like, if I got a Pokemon game with the same map, size, and detail as Witcher 3, that'd be perfect. I'd be okay with that.
That'd be incredibly intense.
That would be so awesome, though.
Like, same graphics and everything. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Exactly. Flying would be so cool.
I would love to see not a Bulbasaur, Squirtle and all them.
Yeah, that'd
War
be so
Turtle
much fun.
and Blastoise.
Yeah, but okay, I got a question. So like, I'll be going around on a boat, right? And I'll just be like going around through like a lake or something, and I find drowners in the middle of the lake. How do I defeat them underwater? I can't swing my sword.
Shoot them with a crossbow. It's a one-shot kill.
Underwater?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's always nice, because I'm always scared. I'm like, I don't want to touch the water. They're going to drag me down. They're going to drown me. It's going to be bad.
No matter what level they are, no matter what kind of monster it is, anything underwater is a one-shot kill.
So I should drag all the monsters I ever fight into the water.
They don't get into water.
Oh, well, that's a big flaw in my plan. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I haven't been playing much this week. It's kind of sad, and I'm hoping to get Metal Gear. And when I get Metal Gear, I'm probably not gonna see my girlfriend for a while.
Yeah. Real quick, Mike, what was that game you were playing when I walked in here?
I was playing Rogue Legacy. It's kind of it's a roguelike where like you enter a castle and you fight for as long as you can before you die, okay? And there's like 4 different wings of the castle. Each one has their own boss. It's a pretty hard game, and what happens is that every time you die, you can choose your heir of who's going to replace you. And each of them has like different genetic things. Like, you can be colorblind, you can have flatulence, you can be really tall, you can be really short.
You probably choose the colorblind ones every time.
No, I don't, because I want to know what it's like to see. But yeah, it's a really fun game, and it can be really frustrating because it can be very difficult.
It looked like it could be a fun game.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I hadn't played it in a while, so I was like, okay, I'm waiting for Taft to get here. What can I play for like 2 minutes? And that's what I chose.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a fun game. So played like 10 minutes of that today.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it. You got anything else, Taft?
No, like I said, all I've played is Metal Gear, and I'm gonna play some more today.
All right. Well, okay. Well, that's it for this week then. You can find me on Twitters. You can follow me on Twitters. All right.
Find them on the Twitters.
I need some more coffee. At Blue Cows with a Z, BLUECOWZ. Taft still doesn't do social media at all.
We haven't gotten the likes.
Yeah. And yeah, you can go to bluecowradio.com now to find more of our stuff, though there isn't much right now. Hoping to add more to that. And I think that's it. So thank you for listening.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. We really appreciate any views that we get.
Every view puts a smile on my face.
It really does. Like, I'll look at it and be like, oh, we got 1 view today. Awesome. Yeah. Today's a great day. Like, I don't think you guys really like know how much we appreciate those very few views that we get, but even if we got 10, everyone would matter.
Yes, every view like makes me smile. It's I really appreciate every listen.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah. So, yes, thank you again for listening, and I hope everyone's week goes well.
Peace out.
Later. Blue Cow Radio.